So while we had to take a trip to Norcross, Georgia, to go pick up a hood. We thought we were gonna get an HR hood for the blue 350Z, but the dude didn't have it. It was false advertised. So while we were gone, Uncle T done got the subframe inside of the Evo with all the new bushings on the control arms. We got brand new bushings, everything. So what else we ended up doing? We ended up running a lot of the new wires because of the harness that was burnt up. We relocated some of the harness for the battery for some of the fuses. And we also took the firewall out of the car for the most part. We made a lot of room, took the wiper blades out, and we had to cut a lot so that we could fit the downpipe because we already got the dump tubes inside of the engine bay. So we're getting ready to start fabbing up the hot side. Yeah, it's coming along. We're about, I want to say, maybe 75% done. After all the fab work is done, we're gonna be getting, hopefully, I gotta take, a matter of fact, one thing that you guys should know is when you swap out injectors on Evos, we had 1750s in this car before and we moved up to 2200s. So the car is not gonna run. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take these injectors are off of my Evo 10. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna swap the ECU for the time being so that we could break the motor in. So we'll just run the ECU that I'm having so that the car can fire up and it can start. It'll probably run a little bit rough because it's a different manifold and turbo. But for the time being, I think that we're gonna be able to get the brake in before we can get the tune sent over so we can get ready to head down to Jacksonville. But we're gonna keep you guys posted. We got more content coming this week. After everything's done with this car, hopefully we'll have the front on so I can start doing the cold side for the intercooler. That's probably what you guys are gonna see in the next video. But yeah, man, stay tuned, stay cool, stay chill. But we coming with some more content. Summertime, we're gonna be ready for something. What you working on? I'm planning it's a 350Z head, and I'm planing so it's nice and straight. I gotta check the wood. I see how nice and straight it is now. Yeah, this is just not work that we do here. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Oh yeah. I don't know about these right here. These are the best. If you're gonna make a hole, if you're gonna put a bolt somewhere, you wanna sneak it in. Right here. One of these.
What's it called? What's the brand?
Zuka. You grab one of these Zuka, and these things go in. Put it in the hole. Crimp it down. Stays there. Bang bang. How you do it?
What's up, Pop? What you got going on?
Tired of that freaking stupid ass seat. It comes on the lawnmower, hurt my back. Can't. I'm gonna throw throw this Miata seat on it.
God damn.
That way I won't hurt my back.
You don't think that seat too small?
Oh, like a king right there. That's like a king right there. Got to adjust it, adjust it back. Right here. Hold on. Oh shit. Right there, look. And my back be hurting. I can't no more with that seat.
Hopefully this will work. If this doesn't work, I'm gonna put a Lincoln Town car seat in it with the padding for the arms. But I paid too much money for the lawnmower for me to sell it because the seat messed up. I paid $1,200, you know? I gotta make it work. But this grass gotta get cut. Well, hopefully Zach will weld it up for me because he might not want to weld it up for me. But yeah, and then then once I weld it up, because I want to go a little bit faster, I take this the seat, the original. Look at this seat. That shit, it don't make no sense why they made such a little seat. But then I got this spoiler that I'm gonna be putting on like this. I got the spoiler that I'm gonna be putting on from a 350Z. I'm gonna mount this up right there, and that right there, that's like 5 miles an hour more. So
Aerodynamics.
yeah, it's gonna be a wide cut.
You got a wing?
That's a 42 inch cut right there. So I'm gonna put some metal blades right here, some swords. I'm gonna get some swords, and that way that's at least a 63-inch cut.
Pop. What other upgrades you got going on here?
Oh, okay. So I got a stabilizer bar for the front because we're gonna be hitting the speeds are gonna be a little bit greater. So the spoiler in the front got me a Tomei exhaust coming out the back. Well, no, it's Greddy. I've ordered a Tomei. They sent me the Greddy. So the Greddy exhaust, stainless steel. It's gonna bring the tone up a little bit. And then I got some Brembos for the rear, so they'll stop better because when I'm going downhill, with the aerodynamics, the speed now is dangerous. We gotta be able to stop. So it's just little upgrades for it. I ordered swords. The swords are coming for the front. So once we do all that, I'll be cutting. I used to take me probably 3 hours to cut the grass. I think in 15 minutes. 15 minutes of
You do the whole everything.
Yeah. Yeah. I need some lights too. So if anybody knows where I could get some 1989 Fiero lights, the ones that pop up, let me know, because I think the Fiero lights would look good on here. All right, she's almost ready.
Big ass car seat. Man was not playing about that car seat.
Go.
Tell the people that you don't fuck around and you don't make lies. What'd you say you was gonna do?
Yo,
You said it a few videos back.
I said it was going to be a few videos back that we was going, you know, what did we say? We was going to be coming up with air suspension.
Yeah.
Hey, put it in the vein! Put it in the vein!
That's what the fuck we talking about, bro.
Airlift, Performance 3, full suspension.
And
air
that going on?
Going on to 6BZ.
Dang.
Going on, baby girl. She deserves it. She been good to me. Daily driver. Gatlinburg, we gonna be coming out with some hot shit.
What y'all got going on?
This ain't the TV show. The ghetto.
That's the fuck.
The ghetto tripping.
Yo, hold on, but what y'all got going on in the motor?
Yo, this ain't no.
That's the Jimmy Jake special.
That's it? Good? So, the original intercooler pipe that we had on the car previously, on the previous owner of this setup, they had like I want to say this is probably 2-inch or 2.5. I don't know exactly, but we're upgrading it to about that size. So, I mean, just to compare the difference of, what we were running to now what we're running. We're just trying to make sure that everything's aligned. So I'm going to weld a piece of aluminum, this piping here now, because we're going to be running V-band clamps for the cold side and the hot side on this setup, because we're trying to push some big power, so we don't want any other couplers like flying off. So I'm going to get this section welded out real quick. Then we're going to start knocking the intercooler piping on the cold side, put the turbo on, make sure the cold side is ready. Before, you guys were getting a little bit of cinematics of the welds, but I had to lock in, and we had a 2.5 inch intercooler piping that came out on this side. We moved all the intercooler piping up to 3 inch, so I had to pretty much cut the old 2.5 inch coupling that they had there originally, and we went with Vibrant clamps for the cold side because we're going to be pushing a lot more boost. So right now, pretty much, I snaked everything. It's not finalized yet because I gotta order some, make some more pipe cuts. So it's not finalized, but everything we kind of just like stuck it together. So this is kind of what the intercooler is gonna be looking like. Intercooler pipe is gonna be looking like. Once I finish this cold side, then what I have to do next is I gotta just fab the hot side. And the one intercooler piping going to the throttle body. Then we're going to be running dual blow-off valves on this setup. So I'm going to be putting the blow-off valves in this section here, so everything fits up real nice. But yeah, man, we're about 85% done at this point. I mean, all we got to do is we already have the Haltech coil packs wired in. We're going to put the 2200s, they came off my old Evo, so we're just going to put my old ECU and run it on my tune for now just to be able to break it in. But we're going to be trying speed density out with this one because we're not going to be able to, we're going to have a turbo guard pretty much in front of the turbo because we're not going to be able to fit anything in front with the way that we ran the intercooler piping. So it's new, it's different, super excited, so hopefully within the next 2 episodes, we'll probably get the first startup, I'm thinking. Within like the next 2 episodes.